the difference between formula law and free law. If you want to carry out a free legal board, we use the Smart Pen tool directly. Then start drawing. Like this. Start with a rectangular face. Set the width to Set the length to Just match the length. What if we're going to use formulas? We must first ensure that the formula law and free law buttons are turned on. After that, we need to first use the size recorded in the specification sheet. Like just now, you see I used width and length. Then I need to use it here. Length, and my width is actually bust. Also enter the corresponding value. Then pay attention to the bust size we entered here, because it is the bust size of the human body. So we need to plug in the formula. Then I can't draw a rectangle here. That won't work. Then we're going through the line to get this contoured rectangle. So that's it. We want to ensure a connection from each location. Then I need to use other. This involves the position of the length. It goes in like the cuff. Waist section. Shoulder width. Waistline. Collar circumference. Sleeve length. Sleeve fat. Cuff. Then we enter its corresponding length. Then pay attention to the words here. If you can't remember the size you need at the moment, we can open the specification sheet to add at any time. Sleeve deep 24. Waist 38. Shoulder 39. Waist 70. Collar circumference 36. Sleeve length 52. Sleeve fat 35. Cuff 24. Like this, we click OK. Then this side, we correspondingly draw the line that needs to be connected. Click anywhere. Draw a vertical line. Here it is. We can't just type in numbers. We need to substitute in the size you want to use. That's obviously we have sleeves deep. We want to go section by section. the choice of sleeves deep, okay, in his final position. We continue to connect him. The next section is ours. Waist minus cuff depth. Connect again from this point. That's obvious. So here's our length minus the lumbar. And then, we're going left and right to get my rectangle. What about this wire now? We are in the free legal version. It is equivalent to his midline. Connect directly here. Then the reason why I can judge that he is in the midline position, yes, according to our main toolbar here, is a equal parts, and then he gets a green dot. Same, huh? You see here, if changed to 6, he will divide the line segment you choose into 6 places. So we're in the formula legal board, just from its vertex position or any joint. To the left, we first find the formula for this surface. So I'm dividing the bust by 4 here, because our clothes have to be made into 4 pieces. Then I can plug it in. In the meantime, if you feel the need to loosen up, you can also add some. Then someone will say at this time, do we have to set this formula like this? As long as the formula is set properly. If you can achieve our linkage effect, you can, because what I gave is the size of our circle. Bust, so I divide by 4. Then if you give a 4 bust size, then you can directly choose it to replace it. That's the equivalent of we are the formula method, is to find an axis. And then, we used a smart pen to seal the shaft for him. Achieve the same effect as our free legal board. So are other locations, all the connections. We all pass through this horizontal and vertical line. Connect it. What about the horizontal and vertical lines? One is that it can be dragged out with the right click of the smart pen. Come, and we can right click. Select in the dot. Horizontal and vertical line tools are good. Click at OK. So here it is. Then we can seal it directly with the left click. In the case of misdirection like this, we can switch with the right mouse button. Then this is the surface obtained by our formula method. At this time, we can add this to the liberal law. Sleeve depth and waist line. Then I'll just use the smart pen. Just drag out the parallel lines. Pay attention to the first empty parallel line, controls our starting line segment, and the distance between the first line. Here we enter. The sleeves are deep, so it's 24. And then, we also want draw the lumbar line, so the second empty controls the root number 2 of the lines we copy. At the same time, the third void is to control us second, the distance between the 3 lines. Then I set it 38. 38 minus our 24. 30. 14, so here we enter 14. Click OK. What's the next step? We can come and paint our neckline pockets. Let's draw the freedom method first. It is also dragged out directly in horizontal and vertical lines. Right-click toggle. Enter here. Size. So are the first two nests. Then we are in the law of liberty. That's it. The formula method. We need to plug in the formula. The steps are the same here. It's just that the value has to be replaced by a formula. Then I gave our collar circumference, right? How many will I divide the collar circumference by? You can get what you want. Then I divide by 5. Then here the collar is divided by. Then pay attention to the formula when entering if there is an error. There is no value here. Click Finish. Front collar socket 2. Substitution formula. What about here? We make its collar nest deeper. So you can add a little. Okay. What's next? We usually draw our shoulder slash. So there are two ways. I'll demonstrate it here at Liberty Law first. Put it on us directly with the Smart Pen. Neckline nest apex position, knock enter. So here we're entering values based on the scale that we have. Then pay attention to the direction of the red arrow. Is the direction of our value. So I'm going to add a minus sign vertically. Click OK to connect with the vertex you just started. Right-click Finish. What if it's free law? We can do that. Because our shoulders are slanted here. It's a fixed value, right? Then we talk about the second method. It's the angle of the shoulder. Use the Angle tool. After selecting our line, the apex of the front neckline. One click, our quadrant will appear. Right-click to switch the position of the semicircle. And then one click. We can set the length that will now. What about angles? According to the existing angles we need. Click OK. Then pay attention to when we choose the line. Can't select to point. We can't choose any of these rating points. In this case, press ESC to exit. We'll choose the line again. Select vertex. Control the direction of the semicircle. Enter the angle we need. so we can find the angle of our shoulder slant.